Hey!
Yeah.
Welcome to the Never Ramble Radio, motherfucker!
But
Yes.
video.
It's video. How about that?
'Tis video, my
It's
friend.
also radio. I
And
hate
I'm
to say
willing to
this.
testify in front of the 1-6 committee.
Oh, shit.
I may take the 5th a few times, but
Oh, shit.
I will let them know that I believe that it was still video.
You still... okay. Well, now it's... People
No matter
think
how much evidence to the contrary,
is shown.
I will still say I believe,
You believe
it is video.
It's video. Just by thinking about it, you make it video
Yes.
only.
Yes.
You think it's just you and I.
Mm-hmm.
It is. We know. We remember Cody was going to be gone. The rest, he was here for
Right.
Tuesdays.
Right.
You think he's trying to make a move on old Marge?
It's weird that that
I
news sort of
mean-
coincided with his absence.
His absence, and then the fact that his fast rise into the world of the alt-right,
Yeah.
and then now all of a sudden they're getting a divorce.
And I mean, he just made a beeline for MTG.
I mean, do you think he's the reason? Do you? I'm going to
I
go
didn't even think
further.
of that. I thought he was
Is
just moving
he-
in on the
right.
I-
Fresh kill. He's moving in.
as Cody usually
Is
does.
he usually or is he the reason, Eddie?
Ooh,
We have to think about that. We can't.
yeah,
that's
that's better left to the pundits,
right. The experts who
Yeah,
argue these
the
things.
talking heads. Let
We
them,
gotta have. But man,
let them work that out.
But I mean, do we offer to throw our hat in the talking head ring if they ask us?
We could. We're talking heads right now.
We're talking about it right now. First off, if there's any ramblers in James down in Florida, Godspeed. I
Yes.
hope you're safe. I hope your house is okay. And if it's not okay, I hope those fucking greedy fucks cut you all a check.
Yeah,
Because, goddamn, that's some fucking horrific shit happening
awful.
over there.
Hope you guys are safe.
Yeah, fucking brutal. So we hope any Rambulas out there in Florida.
Maybe your
obviously.
governor can ship you to Martha's Vineyard for a
Maybe
nice
he could
vacation after
Yeah,
this.
boy, ship the it's they're all so happy. Like, hey, thank you. We would have been fucked in this storm.
Right.
Thanks, Governor DeSantis. You gave us some shelter. Thank you, buddy. Good one. Fucking don't lump of shit. Fucking idiot. Oh man. But how are you doing, buddy? You having a good one so far?
I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Not too
Colton went to go look at a high school today.
Yeah, going on a high school tour. So yeah, we're at that stage, which is
Man.
frightening, terribly frightening.
Yes. Was he intimidated at all?
I don't think so, because the kids there were like I have this, I guess, misconception of what I think high school is like, because I had the same misconception about middle school. Like, because I
Yeah.
remember when I went to middle school, I was intimidated. Everyone looked
Right.
scary to me. I'm like, there's bullies here. This is terrible. But there's none of that anywhere. They're all friendly kids. They're all supportive of one another.
Yeah.
Like, we had 2 kids taking us on the tour today. I think they were juniors or seniors.
Right.
And they were walking us around talking about one of the classes. And one of the girls was like, I'm not in the honors program, but I got to take the honors math, and I didn't do so well. And the other girl was like, no, you did great. Like,
That's
they're
nice.
like,
See?
they're not like, if that had been us, I'd be like, yeah, if that was me as a kid, we would have been like breaking each
Yeah,
other's
you
balls
fucking
off.
idiot.
Yeah,
This
you
fucking
shouldn't even be in that
dumbass.
class.
What are you
Fucking
doing over there,
dumbass.
you moron?
But it's just, I guess it's a different generation, and they are more supportive of each other.
Man, let me tell you
So,
something. They are. I'm enough with all the talk about how soft this next generation is. It's all these fucking morons. It's all participation trophies, right? They're dodging bullets every day.
Yeah.
We didn't have active shooter fucking drills in our school. You fucking morons who are complaining, it's all participation. You give them a fucking trophy.
Yeah.
If you survive a day without getting shot, you should fucking get one.
I think so.
My God.
I think so.
Fucking insane.
I mean, I don't know if it's been like the whole like anti-bullying campaigns they've been
Right.
doing the last couple, last
Working.
10, 20 years.
Yeah.
But it's a different vibe in most of these schools that I've seen than when
Now-
I was a kid.
Can we talk about the school that he went to? Because I've seen this school.
Yeah,
and
it's
there's
Taft.
just one very odd thing about it.
Yeah.
The outside parking lot looks
Yeah.
like the world's largest Sonic drive-in.
It does. You want to go up and you want to get like a Sonic shake.
It's weird.
You
Have
wanna get
they,
like a slushy, something.
did they explain what that is? Because it just looks like a giant Sonic.
It does.
It's weird.
I don't know.
You would not think that was a high school or any.
You would go into the parking lot going, "Where's the line?"
Right. This is the biggest Sonic I've ever seen. This is like the holy land of Sonics.
I want a grilled cheese and tater tot.
Right. So. Like where does this happen? And can we talk real quick, since we're talking Sonic? Why did they drop the two guys who were always in the commercials for now? Like the fucking insurrectionists, the three rednecks in the car. You know they're on their way to a fucking MAGA rally. Like why did these guys become?
Well, they went from the two guys, then they flipped it with the two girls.
Now they've just seemed to have settled on the fucking three insurrectionists. I don't know why.
I guess that's their target demo. Maybe
they're thinking.
They know most of our Sonics are located in the South.
This is how we'll get them.
This
is how we'll get them.
We'll get a big chunk of that market.
Well, a lot. So. But look at all the stuff. I remember when my do you remember your high school tour?
I didn't really tour my high school.
I just went to one because it was a very inexpensive. That's the only way I went. Private school, but it was very inexpensive.
See, I grew up in a place where you just went to the school you're supposed to go to.
Right.
Like you just went, and they were all fine.
I was supposed to do that, but the one I was supposed to go to had a lot of gang shit going on, and my mom was like, I don't know. And my best friend was going to this very.
He just got into the gang.
He got into the gang. I want to be part of it. He survived the initiation, and my bestie was going to this very inexpensive private school.
Yeah.
So I was like, my mom, and I was like, I'm gonna be fine with gangs. I'm not their target. I'm good. I think I'm gonna.
I'll draw a teardrop. And I'll be fine.
Just stopped buying Transformers like a week and a half ago. I'm okay. I don't think.
And I'm not okay with that yet.
Yes, and I'm still pissed about that. I don't think I'm going to be on any gang let's fuck with this guy radar. They have nothing. There's nothing to gain. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you're losing yardage you're running the wishbone. If you're
punting
a gang,
on third down.
You're punting on third down.
If you have me there,
fucking with me. Like, what are you guys doing? But and it was, thank God it was, and you also got an extra discount if you pretended to be Catholic. You know what I mean?
Oh, there you go.
Which I was, I guess
somewhat,
somewhat raised, but my mom didn't believe in any of that shit. I didn't really either, but I was like, oh yeah, no, St. Thomas Church we went to. Like,
we love Jesus.
We love him. And then but I remember taking that tour, and I was in 8th grade. And I remember thinking, like, I was like kind of nervous, like, is high school, like, what is this going to be?
Yeah.
And then during the tour is actually given by a teacher, right? She was very sweet, but then walking through the hallways in the middle of class, running an errand for another teacher was a fucking smoking hot senior. And I was just like, oh, you know what I mean? 8th grade, you don't really see that.
No, you see other 8th graders.
Right. And I was like, what the
That's fuck? A woman.
Yes.
But legally, we could date.
Yes. Right. It would be a massive step down for her.
But legally, it could happen.
Right. It would be a rough one for her to explain to the friends and family. But
see, I had this huge fear in 8th grade because I had one friend who had gone to high school before me. Like he was a year ahead of me.
Right.
And I was terrified of, like, are we gonna have to shower at gym class?
I was terrified of that too.
Like, I don't want to be in a group shower situation.
No, same. Yes.
I'm not. I'm not comfortable being in a room full of other naked kids.
Nope.
And we're all wet and soapy.
I would. Same here. I was not.
So I was literally having anxiety about, like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
You know, my secret was because PE was first class.
Oh.
Senior year, especially. Yeah. I think every year. I'm trying to remember. You know what I would do, dude?
What?
My take a massive shower right before I left the house.
Oh.
And not really give it my all in PE class. So
just kind of.
So I could just spray some deodorant and I'm good. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then if it was, if we have like every Friday we'd run a mile or have a basketball game. Okay, fuck it, I'll go shower. But man, I would just go to the locker, get fucking wiped down with a towel, fucking spray some deodorant.
Yeah, that's all I did.
Yep, I'm good.
But like I asked him, like, do you have to shower with the other kids? And he was like, no, dude, they don't even care. I'm like, oh. And as soon as that happened, I'm like, oh, high school's going to be a breeze.
It's fine. It's going to be fine.
I don't have to shower with other dudes. High school's going to be a breeze.
I was hoping when they'd be like, and in PE class, you get to shower with her. Like, that would have been...
You pick a partner. It's like square dancing. But you go take a shower.
You all take a shower together. Oh, man. Yeah, that was... So, well, good for him. But the only problem with the Sonic Drive-In School is it's like a fucking 8-hour drive.
Dude, it's only technically 14 miles away, but in LA
oh, fuck it. He can walk.
In LA traffic, it's... fucking 45 minutes.
Because either option, 101 or Ventura, you're going to be on there for a month at that time of the day.
Yeah.
To drop him off or pick him up.
Fucking brutal. I mean, if we have to go there, we go there, but it's like...
You could take the Burbank route at the Burbank Boulevard. I believe that one just goes all the way through into Encino, past all that, and then he could just scoot
If
over.
he goes there, I'll be exploring alternate routes.
Yes, you have to. Yeah.
Or we just move there.
Or you just move to fucking right there. It's a Sonic. It's a giant Sonic.
Once the Ramble takes off and we have money.
Well, we just got to wait for the Hemvita checks to clear.
Well, as soon as that Hemvita check comes in.
We're good.
I'm golden.
We're gold. And then, so we got, Rogue One, Andor. We're about to see some fucking Ocean's 11 shit over here.
Yes.
Woo! And, I teased it because I saw it before you did. I teased with I love the cover for Skarsgård's character. I love it. I thought that was fucking great.
He did that to get into character.
Yeah, that little move, and then he's a fucking he's like an antique dealer, I guess.
That's what it seems like, right? In some sort of.
Yeah.
But it was great because, like, when he was talking to Andor on the ship before they got to Coruscant, he was talking about. Andor was talking about how he served on Mimbim for 2 years. That's where he served with Solo.
Oh, really?
That's the mud planet Solo was fighting on.
Oh.
So in that battle somewhere, he was the chef, apparently.
Was he? Wonder what side he was on.
I don't know, but he said he served at Mimbin when he was 16, which would have put him in the timeline of when Solo was there.
Look at that.
It's very interesting how just like a little... like.
See, I prefer those kind of connecting or nod, wink, winks. It's a lot better.
It's just letting you know everything's happening in the same world.
Right.
Without
like
that, my commander...
over your fucking head.
Right. He didn't go, my buddy Solo told me. Like, he did none of that happen.
Right.
It was just like, I served in Mimbin when I was 5 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's... Yes, and that was... I loved... Talk about divorce. Mon Mothma ain't getting that D, is she?
Oh, no.
Mon Mothma is not getting that D from her husband.
I think that the husband's probably laying some pipe all around Coruscant.
I think he is too. There's something.
He's balls deep in a Twi'lek for sure.
Now is he Imperial? Is he political? Do we know yet?
I don't think so. I think he's just her husband, but he may have Imperial sympathies. I bet he
does. I bet he's just living off the life. Yeah. You know what I mean? He
doesn't want to give up that life that he's got. And she's willing to risk all of that.
It looks like he is going to be like, no, why would these social gatherings I go to, why would I give this up?
Which is such an interesting take on that relationship.
She's putting one on the back of his fucking head before this is over. I'm telling you.
Amazing.
I bet she's just going to blast that motherfucker and get moving.
But that's such a great backstory for Mon Mothma, who, we've only seen in Return of the Jedi for one speech about the Bothans, and then we saw her briefly in Rogue One.
Yeah.
But, like, to give her this whole backstory of sort of how she was this... We all knew she was one of the senators that sort of formed the rebellion, but now she had a husband who loves the affluent lifestyle of being a senator's husband, and now she's ready. She wants to give all that up, and he obviously doesn't want to give any of that up.
Now I wonder if we see what turns her. Like I wonder because she's already turned, but I wonder if we see what because maybe. Do you get the idea? If these things keep happening, maybe they were both all in at one point.
Maybe.
You know?
I mean, I know there was that deleted scene in Revenge of the Sith with Bail Organa, Mon Mothma, and Padme. They were all had like a meeting as soon as, I guess, whenever Palpatine took over and proclaimed himself Emperor, they had a secret meeting going, what do we do?
Like, what the fuck
she was one of those. She was one of those people, it's like, this is not a democracy.
Yeah.
So maybe she was always that way, and she was just like Bail Organa, just biding her time.
Yeah, like, we got to make a move.
Just trying to wait it out until they can figure something.
Man, and I don't know about Skarsgård. Like you said, he's not in Rogue One, so what's going to happen to him?
Something happens to him.
Or is he just still, you know what I mean? I don't know about to this day, but did he just, is he just the guy who makes the clean, he's the guy you just can't get.
Right.
Right?
He goes that away, guy? You never see him again.
Yep. He slips through things and he'll still
Or maybe he's in it for the money. Maybe he's just trying to get some money out of it, but he bails. And then you saw the the corporate security guard who got...
Is he going to go rebellion?
He had to go live with his mom.
Right. Why would they show that?
I don't know. It's either he's either going to go full like vigilante mode and try to hunt down Andor to try to get into the graces of the Empire, right?
Or he's like, fuck this.
Or fuck this. I need to join something else. I don't know. But it was hilarious. He had to go live with his mom.
That was great. That was because he fucks up so bad. Oh man. That was, or is that it? Is that just see ya, pal?
You see him. He's living with his mom the rest of his life.
Fuck. And then now, so I'm excited to see where this goes. 2 more episodes of this heist arc for Andor. I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen. And then She-Hulk, buddy.
Oh,
buddy. First off, I like how they are just. They just keep it funny. I love that.
They keep it very light.
I love how they just took some of the most over-the-top, stupid, ridiculous Marvel characters.
Man-Bull,
and they did what that should never be a character taken seriously in anything ever.
Right. It's sort of what James Gunn did in the last Suicide Squad film.
Right.
He took these obscure, ridiculous.
Right.
Like the polka dot guy, and then even to a certain extent Peacemaker, which is a ridiculous character anyway.
Yes.
They gave him a more serious arc, but I'm just saying they pulled these obscure guys and put him in basically therapy. It's hilarious.
Therapy. Yeah, it was great, and man, I'm dying to know if Abomination is still evil or not. If he's still evil, boy, is he fooling everybody.
I mean, his bracelet thing was off.
Right.
So
I don't
think it had anything to do with him hitting the electric fence near the chickens.
Right.
He was doing something.
He was doing something. And I wonder, what is he up to? Like, it's going to be...
I was personally watching that whole scene when they were in therapy. I was kind of feeling like, is he trying to get her to let her guard down so he can get her blood? Like, that's what I thought it didn't happen.
Why would he need it? Which is,
because maybe he's working for Leader, too, because Leader created him.
That's true. We're going to, oh man. And then we have who we're pretty certain is Amadeus Cho with Josh, who will,
gotta be.
I mean, that could be our totally awesome Hulk. Dude, we could get, I wonder if.
But did he get her blood? Because that's what he texted at the end there. He texted the blood emoji.
The blood. I wonder if he slipped or something. I wonder if he slipped her something and was able to
get blood, because they never showed him with a vial of blood or anything.
No,
so
I wonder if he slipped her something, injected, and then was able to, while she was asleep, get the blood sample.
Yeah,
and then now we have, but I mean.
But we were talking about this before we started recording. Like, is this the beginning of like what could possibly be? Because they've rumored about this for a while, making a World War Hulk movie.
I just want to know who A-Bomb is going to be and who Red Hulk is going to be,
or Planet Hulk, or whatever.
Right,
where you just have nothing but Hulks.
Because we haven't met. I don't think we've met. We met Rick Jones or not. I keep forgetting. It was Ty Burr, right?
It was Ty Burrell in the
Ty
first.
Burrell, yes. And so I don't know. Could he be A-Bomb? Is he still around?
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to need a new Ross for Red Hulk, or is it going to be somebody else completely?
Is it his daughter?
Is she going to be? Are they just going to make the Red Hulk the Red She-Hulk and just have it stay as one character?
Right.
What I'm trying to remember is who could be behind using Josh the way they did, because somebody had to know that she was upset that nobody likes her for her. One of the villains has to know that.
I think it's the lawyer friend.
You think her assistant or the lady who represented her?
The lady who represented her.
Right, because she's a villain in the comics.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's who's behind this.
And she was even telling her friend, like, no, just let her live her life. Don't tell her about this website.
Right.
So that's odd. That's an odd thing to say. When
when
you come up on a website, it says we must kill her, and you're like, no, just let it go.
Just let her go. Yeah, let it go. So yes, that's
very
what I'm
suspicious
too. This is Oh man, this is fucking exciting. This is good shit.
But like the way they've ended every single one of these episodes, you're just like. You're watching an episode, you're thoroughly enjoyed because it's fun to watch, and then they just fucking punch you in the face.
They end it with like a, what the fuck?
You're like, God damn it, I gotta wait now.
More, give me more. Yeah,
so good.
Oh.
And the dude from the fucking who we thought was the Wrecking Crew was in the group therapy scene.
And he is Wrecking Ball or whatever his name was. Yeah, like that was him.
So that was the Wrecking Crew.
That was the Wrecking. Unless those guys could be a new one, or I don't know. This is. We will see what happens, and it's man, I'm very much digging it. But now, just like I'm digging this episode of Ramble Radio, Eddie 274.
Yeah.
But we have contractual.
All right.
That's the rough.
Yeah. Skeletor.
Oh fuck this guy, man.
We were just talking about earlier. My son toured some middle school, some high schools, and Jared and I were discussing the anxiety we had before we went to high school because we were just a little afraid of the unknown. Have you ever been sort of afraid of the unknown?
Well, Eddie, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad that you've asked me. The word afraid doesn't sit with the big S. They don't go together. S-man and afraid? I think not. You know what I mean? If I'm afraid of anything, I beat the shit out of it, and I'm not afraid of it anymore. So guess what? I've never been afraid of anything. Does that make sense? I fear nothing. Unknown. Well, that's Eternia. Not that I'm afraid of it, but there's about 80% of Eternia that we know nothing about. Did you know that?
I didn't know
Completely unexplored. 80% of Eternia that we know nothing about. Kind of like your oceans on Earth.
Okay.
And that's all He-Man's brother's pussy. It's so big. Get it? That it's hard to see all of it. It's impossible.
Was it so big?
It's a gigantic pussy. I guess I'm afraid of getting stuck in there. I guess you got me. I'm afraid of one thing: having to smell that pussy for more than 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'm afraid of that. Gee, I'm like, did somebody open a tilapia factory in here?
Wow.
Because of her pussy, it smells and it's giant, and it smells, and she's a lying whore.
Okay.
Wow.
What did she do? I don't know. Whatever.
I don't even begin to know what the fuck.
You don't tell someone that was the best finger bang you've ever had when you're both juniors in high school and then fucking ghost them. Would you do that? No.
What?
I don't.
What?
I mean, how would a junior in high school know they had the best finger bang?
That's their first one.
That's their first finger bang.
God,
you don't know that family, Eddie.
Oh, God, he's really taking shots at the Eternia's royal family.
Jesus.
God.
Okay. All right.
Damn. Okay, man. Jesus.
Whoo, passed her around the Thanksgiving table like a peace pipe.
All right.
Man.
There it is. There it is. That's...
King Randor's going to shut this shit down.
I mean, if we're getting a cease and desist. Jesus. We're not condoning.
No. We respect Her Majesty and
yes,
the royal family.
The royal family
of
Eternia. But I don't know anything about.
This is look. Skeletor's views and opinions do not represent.
No, they
the
don't.
Ramble.
They absolutely.
They are his
don't.
opinions and his opinions
Exactly.
alone.
I don't know if it's opinion that every single one of her uncles has played the smell my finger game.
Oh, all right. Jesus, this guy. Fucking hell, man.
It's fucking never ending.
It just doesn't. Well, Cinesnob Cody.
Yes.
The Cinesnob podcast.
Check him out.
We got to get LaQuisha up at the top.
Where it belongs.
Yeah, where it rightfully belongs.
It rightfully belongs.
Rightfully belongs in history.
You can check me out 5 days a week on Patreon.com, The Ralph Report, and then Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio, Wednesdays, Ramble Proper.
There it is.
There it is.
You can see me in the same Ramble places. You can see Eddie and Cody. I got my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Retro Rocha. Got my YouTube channels back. I'm the Smug Nerd with Eddie every Monday. Mondays-ish, usually. Sometimes I'll post it on a Tuesday. It's okay. By the way,
Yeah.
rest in peace, Coolio. That was a rough one.
That came out of nowhere.
And
R.I.P.
And, can I give one thing? I'm going to give Coolio all the credit in the world for. To come from such especially in the mid to late 90s, when rap was, there was no room for apology. It was all machismo.
Yeah.
Remember that? Like, it was all like...
It was all who you're beefing with.
Right.
Everything was who you're fighting with.
And he was so mad about the Amish Paradise Weird Al thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, did you hear about that?
No.
They asked him a few years ago, are you still pissed about that? And he was literally like, fuck no. He was like, I was so stupid. And he was like, I had such an ego. And he had a great line that goes, if Michael Jackson doesn't give a shit that this guy's doing it, why should I give a shit?
Right.
And he was like, and I heard it, and it's fucking hilarious, the song. And he was like, it was great. And he was like, he was just, it was interesting because I think he sounded like it was stupid. And he goes, I think it hurt my career because it made me look like an idiot.
Yeah, because Weird Al is beloved by everyone.
Right. And it was like, so now Prince is the lone holdout, and we'll never get that.
Yeah, we'll never get that.
But Paul McCartney, but at least Paul McCartney was polite about it.
Yeah.
Apparently. Paul McCartney, because Weird Al wanted to make Live and Let Die chicken pot pie. And McCartney thought it was funny, apparently, but was such a strict vegan, he didn't want to endorse any kind of...
Okay, well, if it's a moral thing, it's not an ego thing. It was
more of a moral thing than an ego thing for... But yeah, so man, rest in peace, Coolio. That was a bummer, man.
And besides, Amish Paradise probably introduced a whole generation of people to
Gangsta's Paradise. Yes, man.
His album sales probably went up because of Amish Paradise.
Because of Amish Paradise, which is still such a great fucking parody. But anyway, so rest in peace to the one and only Coolio.
Yeah.
Man. Are we gonna have to posthumously do a Hall of Fame hat for one of his songs?
We might have to, or a top.
Is it
Open
Fantastic
Close Encore?
Ride? Yeah. Is it Gangster's Paradise? I mean, he's got some bangers, man.
Yeah.
Coolio had some fucking hits, and they were fun. But yeah, so there we go. Please follow us. Please find us. Please love us. Have a great weekend.
Yeah.
We'll see you next. Maybe we'll have our voting up.
Maybe. It's up to Cody and whatever love affair is going on with
he
MTG.
killed Marjorie Taylor Greene's marriage.
Yeah.
Let's just say, I'm going to say it.
And so I'm sure they're just doing a week of just a fuck sesh.
Wherever he's out of town.
A straight week of fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene. They probably don't even get clothes on this whole week. I'm guessing.
Oh, no.
They're spending it just naked.
Yeah, just boinking and boinking, and that's it. Man. So we're gonna have to. Do we get the gossip? Do we get the?
I can't wait to get the deets on this one because
we need to know. Well, we love you guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Take care, everybody.
Yeah.